Ayo, what's happening? What's going on, MDB family? Alright, y'all, so before I jump into today's video, this is gonna be a real good one, so stick around to the end to see exactly what I'm talking about. So before I jump into today's video, I have a group chat on Instagram called the Red Pill Zone. Now this is a community strictly for my high value guys on this channel, so if you are subscribed and if you want to be more high value, be sure to send me a request down below. In this group chat, we talk about female nature, business, motivation, everything under the sun. Make sure you get right, make sure you conquer your goals, and even if you do not have a purpose at the moment, we can help you find one. So be sure to send us a request down below and I'll send you an invite, link in description. Alright, boy of mine from the group chat that I just mentioned, you know, he had a question about his text game, and he's just overall like wondering what this girl is even on. So you already know what we do over here. We try to reevaluate what the hell's going on, evaluate what the hell's going on, and try to fix a problem, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, anybody in this situation can obviously learn from it, right? And people who are not in this situation, who probably will fall into this situation down the line, will learn from it too. So let's get right to it. So I'll just put the picture on the screen. But so he said, not gonna lie, I feel like I'm being gaslighted here. She's talking about how I didn't talk to her until a week after she left our state to go back to her college. Not once did she reach out to me. Yeah, I hit her up. It was only 3 times between September and since she got back the week before Thanksgiving. Don't really know what to say here, even though I have no problem getting in a relationship with her if it wasn't long distance. Now pause right there. This girl seems to me, I don't know if this is true, but it seems to me that this girl was in town and then left, right? But you know what I'm saying? So we'll get into this man's situation. So the text message here, so let's keep in mind he already hung out with a girl, right? So he's trying to make a second meetup, right? So he's like, she's like, in like 2 weeks, he's like, hey, did you make it home? She said, yeah, I did. Now what's weird, what is kind of weird, is that there was no conversation prior. So guys, if you want to know how you can spot out a low interest chick over text, especially when you already met the girl and already been on a date, she responded in 2-3 words, right? She's not even enthusiastic about it. She's not even like, yeah, I did, and ramble on about what she did, and are you down to hang out, like I'm in town type shit, you know what I'm saying? That is signs of a high interest chick. If she's trying to tell you what's up, if she's trying to meet up again, that's high interest, right? This girl just says, yeah, I did, and just left it at that. Now what is he doing? So a lot of guys fall into this trap where now they're gonna pursue even more, right? Now I wouldn't say this is terrible. This is a terrible move on my boy's part, where he tried to pursue more and just said, you know, and try to push for the meetup. That's good. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do when you're texting a girl, right? Especially if you want to hit, you know what I'm saying? Because he hasn't hit it yet, and that's kind of like a weird little awkward situation. Because as you can see, the next message, it says, to be honest, it depends on what you mean by hanging out, because I just feel like during the time we spent together, you were just trying to hit, and that's just something I'm not trying to do. When you didn't hit me up until a week after I left, to me, that felt that you were only interested in being like physical, and not that you owe me a call or anything, but that's why I just kind of felt back with communication, because I felt like you weren't interested in me as a person or a friend. Right? Notice how she said friend at the end. It's almost like she put him already in the friend zone. So it's like, to me, why would you even mention that? Girls are not stupid, right? She knows that he wants to pipe, but she's not gonna let him. Why? Because he never sold her a dream when he was on the first date. And that's super important, guys. You don't want to just, because yes, guys, even the slightest puttiest hoes on the planet Earth. They want plausible deniability. They want to feel like it just happened, right? You don't want to just push it, even though you know she's about it. You don't want to just push it like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how the date went, but I feel like he definitely pushed it, and she kind of was like, damn, slow down some G, you know what I'm saying? Like, so guys, already I can tell this girl's low interest because of that text message prior, and then she's in her emotions and sends this guy a huge paragraph. And the worst thing you can do, guys, is to send a huge paragraph back. And why? It's because you, to the girl, she sees that you are now trying to explain yourself, which is kind of weak, honestly, because one, you do not have to explain yourself. You're a man. She knows exactly what you want, right? She doesn't need your explanation. She's just in her feelings because she honestly, you know what I'm saying? That's a girl, bro. Like, at the end of the day, she felt a certain type of way and she communicated in that type of way. But why would you send a paragraph back? All you need to do is set up the date and be like, hey, ain't no hard feelings, you know what I'm saying? Let's just hang out, let's vibe, you know, whatever happens, happens. I'm not gonna force anything that you don't wanna do. That's it. Let's keep it simple. And I'm obviously, you know, open to a relationship down the road. Let's just, you know, build a deeper connection first. Let's just see if we vibe. You know what I'm saying? But that's the problem here. He didn't do that on the first date, so he has to catch up, right? But with this type of situation, she could very much leave you on red. So I would, in all honesty, I would just move on. I would just keep that bitch on ice, because to be honest, she doesn't seem high interest at all. And you guys know how I feel about these girls that are low interest, man, because this is a waste of time. Like, why do I have to deal with these girls? She didn't even want to hit me up when she came back home. When she came back home, she didn't even tell me she made it home safely, or she didn't even want to reopen the conversation to see how I'm doing. That's low interest to me. That's a turnoff. I don't see why guys need to over pursue these type of chicks when there's chicks out there that really will just fuck with you just because you're you, or just because they see you as high value. You're putting these chicks up here when there's girls out there that are willing to talk to you, right? And what it takes to get to those girls is to ignore or put these hoes on ice that are not showing you the interest that you want to see, right? Unless you're into that, hey, unless you're into masculine G.I. Joe bitches, go right ahead. But trust me, guys, your head's gonna hurt, because they're gonna be playing a lot of games. I've been telling you guys that on this channel. So if you're willing to play a lot of games, go right ahead, G. Go right ahead. But just know that I have no advice for you. Do what you want to do. But I'm just saying you'd have an easier time messing with chicks that actually want to see you without you over pursuing constantly. I'm not just saying once, but over pursuing constantly. Because here's how it is. Here's how it should go, guys. You set the date. She says, okay, when do you want me to see you? You set the time. Cool. You go on the date. Cool. You vibe. She likes your company. You stay in masculine frame. You act mysterious. You don't reveal too much about yourself. You ask questions. You sell that bitch a dream. Hey, what are you looking for? You know, I'm just trying to vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like, trying to catch a vibe. Yeah, I mean, we can definitely build a deeper connection. You don't gotta move too fast. We can just get to know each other a bit. And yeah, I'll see about a relationship if we build a deeper connection first, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do. Sell that bitch a dream. She'd be like, oh my god, like, that's what I'm looking for too. And you really fuck. And then she really fucks with you, right? And then one thing leads to another. You in a sex location, shit happens, right? So that's it for today's video, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share the fucking video. As always, guys, check me out on Instagram. I do free one-on-one consultations. So if you need help with your Instagram, Tinder bios, Tinder accounts, or if you need help editing photos for either one of those platforms, I'm your guy. Send me a request down below and I'll get to you guys. So don't forget to check out these videos on screen. Peace, y'all.